provides 2-1s performing L trap bounding. So we push left, while 2-2 lays down the base of fire, keeps the bunker suppressed, draws the attention of the bunker to them. The whole point of this is to draw the attention away from the person who gets bounding. So, once the mine unit gets set, you get security on the bunker. Set.
Counting 2-1, or I don't remember which one was which.
No way. At this point, we're just saying set. Alright.
Okay, it was set.
Bounding.
Oh, frag out.
Set.
Bounding.
Bounding. Set. Frag going in. 5 grenade, heads down. Guys up? That was pretty close to y'all. Alright. So. Does everyone understand what's going on?
Yep, I do.
Alright, so visual. Yep. So I wanna help illustrate this. I want you to experience it. You and Tony. Actually no, because it'll be kinda difficult. You and me, visual. We'll hold the bunker, the rest of y'all, and I'll form the L trap.
Me on top, or can I?
Yeah, you can be on top. Actually, I'll go up on top because I got the machine gun.
Tony.
So, remember, we're not looking for kills, we're looking to illustrate who gets pinned down. If you're taking way too much fire, feel free to get down. Visual. Alright, 4 to 2. So, we're going to go ahead and engage. We're not looking for kills, we're looking for suppression. Alright, so we're down, we're pinned. Alright, what next?
Who's taking charge of the squad?
You, Tetra. You and Jans.
Alright, boys, we're gonna do an L trap. Let's get Casey, Tony my way. Never mind, Tony, stay down there. Casey, get your butt to me. Tony and Jans, lay it down. We're moving.
Visual, I'm suppressed. I can't move.
Oh.
They're on the right.
Alright, we're set. We're lighting it up.
Press.
Move.
Okay. Turn on the left again. Fuck.
Alright, we're moving.
Turn on the right again.
We're set.
Press.
We're moving.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it. Throwing a frag.
Frag out.
Alright, frag goes in.
Oh, that was a bad idea. I probably should have thrown that.
Okay, so we're dead.
It's no fun without the live munitions. Ain't
Bunker clear. Bunker clear.
I noped the fuck out of that bunker so hard. I'm sorry. That was unexpected. Okay, so very good. Who else wants to experience that? Any takers?
I'll do
I
it.
think we are confident with ourselves.
I'll do it.
You do it? Okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, Tony already grabbed it. Okay, so Casey and Tony. Tetra. I'll let you go. You and me, Tony, or me. Yeah, you and me and Tetra next one. We'll do it.
All right.
I'll go left.
You'll take left, all right? I'll take front then.
Oh, you can probably change into your gear at this point.
And keep your squads. There's no friendly fire, no slap of each other, you know. Alright, so they're engaging us. Scooch it over. Visual, stay with Beyond. Same with Tetra. Alright, so we're engaged. Alright, so all squads lay down basic fire. Alright, press. Dude, make a move. Form L trap. Loading. Nope. Found it. Visual, you are not in the right area.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's... So.
Jan, stay with Visual. You guys need to move more left. Touch, we're gonna cover him again. Oh, bitch. This is what bad. This one bad. This one bad.
Dead.
Found it. Set.
Got it.
Using smoke to cover our advance.
Found it. Set.
Roll. Right now. Yep. What up? Oh, okay.
Very good. That was fucking intense. Holy shit. But you see, that is why you need to understand this shit. Because me and Tetra almost died. Visual, yawns, you almost cost me and Tetra our lives. You gotta know this shit off the back of your head. If we were playing with the French and that happened, and they saw, that'd be bad. You gotta make sure shit is in our heads. And don't just do it just for the French. You have to shit in your head all the time. That right there is a key point. What just happened is a prime example.
Most
Y'all
of
did
the
good
time,
afterwards,
the only
but
thing the French have in their head is laying down their guns. I have a question.
Wow.
What was it I did wrong?
let me show you, visual, or Jan, come to me.
Where you at?
I'm over here, I'm running away. So, we were here, me and Tetra were here, on this wall. So, Tetra, can you come over here and be a placeholder? Actually, no, never mind. Visual, come over here and be a placeholder for me.
I was gonna say Casey and Tony need to return to the thing because it's mine and Onja's turn now. I don't know why they're still hanging out by the bunker here.
I'm hoping Jan's in the same situation here. So visual is me and Tetra right now, right? So what happened was, Jan, you went with visual, and what you guys did was you went over this way, about right here.
Oh, yeah, it's because I had to mute my mic and I started talking to my mom. You know.
Well,
Lovely.
yeah, I mean that's understandable. But I just want to. I want to use that mishap as a prime example. Don't ever allow this to happen. If something like this happens, shit's gonna get real. Now, understandably, it happened when you muted yourself. That's fine. But if this happens in reality, don't let it happen. All right, guys, go back to where you were. Me and Tetra are gonna do this now. Well, we're not ready yet. Let me eat some snacks. Alright, I'm good to go. Let's go first. Remember, no kills. You almost fucking killed me. You guys go first. Wait, who's that? Jan. And Alright, Jan, take point. Go. Press Tetra.
No.
They're on our right. Oh, fucking, I hate. Alright. Press.
RPG.
Run our front. That's grenade. That's the save your 7 now.
Set.
Fucking right. Down 8 right now.
Oh, that wasn't even aimed in. That was a free aim.
Oh,
Nice.
GTA 5.
Yeah. Alright, so who's gonna fight the bunker? Because y'all are using the press right now. Figuring out the situation.
Right out.
Frag coming in, grenade. No, that's a good frag. So, dead. Spice. Alright.
His body.
Oh, I see what he's doing. So, yeah. It's kind of difficult, but that's squad movement. See, you all aren't really used to squad formations being intentional. That's why you guys struggled. So once you guys got past the bounding part, y'all did fine. So I'm not really gonna focus on that, but the communication part is where it's important. You guys weren't saying set. You guys weren't saying I'm ready or I'm not. You guys weren't communicating. I had to coach you guys some stuff. Exactly. That's exactly my point. No one was talking. You all need to talk. You all need to communicate with each other. But if it's okay, so if I get to a wall, I can't just sit here and say
nothing.
Exactly. I'm just sitting there saying nothing. So if someone's over there on the other side of the fucking battle zone, I'm just sitting there and saying, oh, okay, I'm about to get to the wall. But I'm here like, know if I'm set? Do you know if I made it? Am I alive? Am I dead? Do you know? No, because I ain't speaking. You need to speak. If you want to, I'm more than willing to, but I need to buy ammo. Hey, I told y'all yesterday I was gonna pound this shit into your head, so. Alright.
No one's talking.
I know. No, Jans. Jans. You hold a very, very valid point, and I am proud of you for bringing that up. So, me and Tetra are gonna take it again. Y'all go back and do it again. Jans, squad leader. Casey, squad leader. Actually, that's a good idea, Tetra. Let me get that.
Try and keep distance, because I don't want you to kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep.
Owen, you come here for a second. Owen, you come here for a second.
Tony, where you going?
Turn around.
I didn't try Tony.
Oh, you can't because we're on the same team, dude.
Damn.
No, I'm not talking about over there suppressing fire on my stuff.
Alright, well.
Alright, ready?
I'm ready. Tetra, you ready?
Just about. Now I'm ready.
Alright. We'll initiate. I'm suppressed.
Alright, LTAP, left side. Down.
Turn on our right, Tetra, on our right. Fucking Christ!
Down it.
Ah, that hurts in the fucking eye. bunker. I.
I see.
Okay, that's. So we're gonna get over to that part next. Don't worry about that. That was just for. But, all right. Next, let me get my shit back on. There it is. So, next, does everyone understand L traps? Any questions,
Yes.
comments, concerns?
No.
Does anyone else have a question? Anything?
No.
No question is stupid. Feel free to ask it. Visual, anything? Visual, any questions?
No.
Okay. So, moving on. Again, I don't think we're going to have enough people to cover this. I'm not entirely sure. Try. So, this is cool. We got six, three each. I guess we could. Okay, so, everyone get into a helicopter with their team. Actually, you know what? Never mind. No. Yeah, I forgot, because people who are on their teams can get in the gunner seat. So, we're going to do 4 to a helicopter. So, I want Casey, Tony, Jans, and I to go. Okay. So, what I want you to do...
I'm getting the plastic scene now.
No, I want you guys... If you want to go on, I want you guys to watch. So...
Okay.
Actually, Jans, get out. Get replaced with Tetra. Okay. And then, yeah. What we're gonna do is who's flying right now?
Me.
Who's me?
Casey.
Okay, so Casey, what I want you to do, I want you to lift up. I want you to do a clockwise rotation around.
Who is this?
I want you to land.
Who is this right here?
That's me.
I was about to say, you're gonna lift your barrel up so I can get in, or not?
It only seats 4 people.
Or not.
Okay, so Casey. Oh, I forgot, son of a bitch. Hey. Okay, Tony. Tony, get out. Be replaced with visual. So,
You're saying you should lift up and do a clockwise rotation.
back over to where I'm at. Do you see where I'm at right now? Alright. So I want you to do clockwise rotation, land there, in that little field right there, right? Make sure I got my mentality set up here right. No, I do not. Idiot. So now I'm fucking stupid.
Triangle to get on the gun.
No, I'm being stupid. Tony, come back. Get in the passenger seat with Casey. Tetra and I will go on the guns. Sorry, I'm having brain fart right now.
Switch sides on you. No, you switch sides. If I get in, I'm gonna rip the pilot out.
That's right. Okay, so go and do your rotation. So the gunners, they would always have. Now, if this was Battlefield 4, you'd have 6 people in the helicopter instead of 4. But GTA and GTA sucks. Now, if these were Blackhawks, this would be something different. So, when you're flying, the miniguns, you're facing backwards. People that were getting ready to unload, they'd be looking. Now, when you get out, you're going to get out on your the respective location that you're looking. So, for example, Tetra is looking backwards. He's looking this direction towards the other human. So therefore, when he gets out, he's standing right here where I'm at. Right here. That's the come on. So he get out. You come over to me, and then you need to set that. Post security. Fucking press water. So, yeah. And then the same thing goes. So you see, Tony got out. He was a passenger in the front part of the helicopter. Therefore, he got out and he's looking front right side of the helicopter. Get out looking front right. Back left side of the helicopter. Get out looking back left. Do you understand the mentality? Yes. Jans, do you understand it? Alright. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is, this can be hard to navigate. So Jans, I want you to get into this seat here, and then press right on the digital pad. Then visual, I want you to get in where Jans is, and then Tony get back in. Jans, press right on the digital pad. And then no. Send to the back side of the gun. No. I'm talking to you. Visual. Send to the back side of the gun. Hold triangle. Hold triangle.
Hold it. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So great to do a complete rotation around. Want to pull on your nods? Go ahead. Nods is short for night vision optical device. So if you want to put those on, go. So you can see better. Alright, so you're landing. Touchdown. Go to your respective locations, and then don't move. I want to see if you guys get it right. Alright. Visual's good. Tony's good. Jans is good. Very good. Now, Paul, back into
the helicopter.
Yeah, he's a little bit close, but yeah. So go ahead and get back into the helicopters. And lift. Yeah, we did, but we never covered it extensively. And so you would have the guns facing backwards, because while you're lifting off, obviously the heat signature is going to be behind you. That's where the engine is sitting. So the most defensive point that you need to have for the helicopter is backwards. If it's a transport helicopter, this was a helicopter that was meant for attack, like Apaches, Cobras, that will not fly. It's merely for transport helicopters as such. Right? And when you touch down, say if you're strictly just a door gunner, you would have your gun, you would be scanning the horizon. Touchdown, people are getting outrank you, it's again straight up. That's, for this helicopter here, that's going to be completely, utterly pointless. You will never do that in this helicopter scan. So, I want to test y'all's speed now. So I want y'all to get back in the helicopter again. I want you guys to move as groups. I want you guys to move as quick and fast as possible. Get out, post security. Post security, say set. Once you say set, in case you lift off, come back around again, land. I want you guys to get back into the helicopter, take off. I want you to do this twice. That's right.
What?
Go on the left side where the helicopter's landing, so you can watch that.
I know how to do this.
I know, but I want you to watch them. So, I mean, if they do anything wrong.
Oh.
Snappy, visual. Move.
Who's this guy right here? Nobody move. You're dead. Visual's dead. Tony's dead.
How's he dead? How are they dead?
They're all dead.
Are they all dead?
When a helicopter lands and reduces its rotary RPMs, the blades tilt downward. I don't know if any of you have ever watched, but every time someone approaches a helicopter, even military, they are hunched over or they are bent over as much as possible, because these blades in real life would dip down about a foot.
That's true.
They're very flexible. So Jans, you have a missing head. Visual, you have a missing head, and Tony would have had a missing head.
Farther away from the blades.
Well, no, you don't have to. You can stay underneath the blades, but if you push, if you're holding a rifle in first or in third person, right? You push L3. You'll notice your character will come down about 2 or 3 inches. That's enough to save you. That's considered hunched over. You're in a position where your character can easily bend over if he needs to avoid the blades. And also, you create less of a target as well whenever you hunch over. If you're just standing up, all right, let's say I'm a marksman and I'm in this bunker, right, and there's nobody in it, but I'm hunched over. As soon as you step out and you're the only thing that I see, if you're hunched over, I'm not going to see you as much. But if you're standing straight up, I'm just going to shoot you in your head.
You got a point. Alright, so go ahead and board, move.
In fact, on Battlefield 4, if we were doing this, we would actually all be crouched or almost in prone.
Very good. In fact, that's exactly what we do in Tetra. In Battlefield 4, we would lay down.
We would lay
We
down.
can't lay down because GTA 5 is shit.
But we can do the next best thing, and that's to hunch over a couple inches and save our necks.
Yep. So, remember, you exit a helicopter, crouch down and move. You can also press L3, aim, and then hold X and push forward on the L2 button, like if you're walking. So just tap L3 and then push forward. Alright.
Oh.
Touchdown. Go, go, go.
That's not GTA's fault. That's Tony being ambitious with his speeds.
This is like how you face planted. But, yeah.
You're going to want to wait till the helicopter is completely solidified on the ground. If it's sliding, that's still dangerous. If you jump out while the helicopter's sliding and the helicopter hits a bump, you get caught underneath the rungs. That's a 5 or 6 ton vehicle that is not easily going to get off of you, and those rungs will break bones and sever skin. So wait till the vehicle is completely stopped before attempting to board or exit. And
Board. Go, 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 go.
the only reason you would ever board a helicopter or exit a helicopter in midair is if it was a hot drop.
You would have, U.S. Marines, you would have about 7 seconds to board that helicopter. The next one, to board and exit the helicopter, you have 7 seconds to exit that vehicle. And that is pushing it. Because the longer the helicopter's on the ground, the more vulnerable it is. So if I'm a fucking asshole with a PG and I shoot that thing at the helicopter, your laziness is costing the whole people. Everyone's had the helicopter time. So this one I'm gonna count you all on time. Go, 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 go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Do it again. Alright, helicopter touches down. The moment the helicopter touches down, I want you to the helicopter.
Are we counting time for the wheels down?
The moment the helicopter lands and both rungs are on the ground,
And
we're
they're,
counting.
I'd say as soon as the helicopter has stopped in motion, because we've talked about the
Yeah.
safety issue here.
Yeah. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, dead. Faster. This is serious, because think about here. The AI do have rockets. They don't care. They're not going to take it easy on you. They won't. This is huge. This is crucial. I know you all are not enjoying this right now, but I want to be sure we get this right. Alright?
Alright, good. That was a good drop.
This will be the last one. I want you all to do it right. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3.
Who's this guy on the end right here? Who was right here?
That was Tony. That was Tony.
You died.
Quickly, blah, 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 yeah.
Alright, well. Since it's, I understand, well, yeah.
I'm gonna up the ante a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's GTA.
Yeah. It is GTA, but in that same sense, realistically speaking, there's people in GTA. Now, I'm not going to look for them. For me and Tetra, we're different on that point. Me, I wouldn't really care because I know that the rotors don't bend. But there are Milsim groups who will brag on you for that, and I know they will. I know they will because I've known Milsim well enough. There's Milsim groups that will give out virtual fucking medals, Medal of Honor, Medal of Valor. Seriously, Bronze Star of Valor. They'll do that. There's Milsim groups that will go just that far for Milsim. I'm not like that. I'm more casual. But if these French guys are the top notch, they're the most realistic group there is, and they saw that, they would be like, oh my god, whoa. Now I don't care what they think of us, but I want to ensure that the point is getting across. Realism is key in Milsim, and if this was real life, getting out of that helicopter, y'all's head would be missing. Right? Tetra, proved a valid point. Right? I do respect that, but I'm not going to hold you all to that. What I saw, you guys were almost out below the blades. GTA logic doesn't, the blades don't bend, so I'll excuse that. But the speed is what I was looking for. Y'all need to be quick. What you guys were doing all right. In U.S. Marine, the passing time, the absolute limit is 7 seconds. You will see Marines, especially the Force Recon, board a helicopter within 5 seconds. It doesn't sound like much, but that's a lot. Don't get angry. I'm trying to help extend you guys' knowledge of military. I told you all I would beat you down to a pulp in this one, and I am. So don't let this ruin y'all's enjoyment with Milsim. Not gonna be like this any other nights, apart from these 2 nights. All right? Am I good? All right. Let's keep going. So we're gonna move left. You will see 4 Gurkhas. These are the in real life names for these vehicles, aka the insurgents. We'll call them insurgent for game's sake. So I want my guys in my vehicle. I want Kona's guys in their vehicle. Each team should have only 1 vehicle operable at a time. There should be 1 person on a gun at all times. Okay. So
I hate this part.
This is crucial right here. If you ever become a squad leader, the limit between vehicle spread is 20 feet. 20 feet in game. No. I'm trying to show you. 20 feet in game. It's about that. Well, that's a little bit much. About that. Actually, let me double check myself here. Wow, okay. Rockstar's map is fucking off. Rockstar's high as hell. That's about 20 feet. So, anyway, so this is 20 feet. The IED blows up right underneath us. Your vehicle's perfectly fine. Everyone in your vehicle is fine. My vehicle, if this was a Humvee, we're all dead. But y'all's vehicle is good. So this is the closest spread that you can get. Anything below this, so 2 car lengths, is too close. If you don't know what car length is, it's the size of your vehicle. So so here's a car length. So this is 1 car length. Right here. This is 1 car length. Right? This is 2 car lengths. That's 3 car lengths. Right? That's how you know. The car length is the size of the car. I just want to make sure that is understood by everyone. Alright, so let's go. So, in convoy, it's always going to be a column formation. Squad leading unit is always going to be up front. So, or it's going to be second in front, excuse me. So, we have debris in the road. So,
The board is glitching out for me.
what's it doing? What's it doing? Hello?
No, it's
I think his Discord just broke.
Yeah, it just glitched out for me and both ends. Alright.
Okay. So, Casey, try and restart the app. Make sure it's not
I'm
bugging
here.
you up.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay, so there's a blockade in the road. Anyone know what to do? I sure as shit don't.
Well,
I'm just a dumbass officer who has no idea what to do. So,
are we portrayed as a special forces unit, or are we portrayed as like 0311 infantry?
okay, T-Pain.
No, I'm legitimate, because standard infantry and special forces will be doing this a whole lot differently. I mean, like 99% different from each other.
We're we're infantry. We're basic infantry.
Okay. Are we pre-Iraq or post-Iraq?
On the way around it, or
Just in general.
Well, I mean that's
Okay, post-Iraq.
post-Iraq. Well, in the front seat would be an IED spotter. Probably he's gonna say something. The whole convoy's gonna stop, and then we have to call the Navy for EOD.
Well,
Because the Marine Corps and the Army don't. The Army has EOD, but we're not on our EOD unit, so we'd have to call the Navy if we're Marines. So Navy would bring out EOD unit, probably be around an hour. They'd clear it, and then we'd push through.
alright, well that works, but let's just say that we need to get through. We need to get through, and
And the ROE.
just okay, let me give you there. So, we're an infantry unit, but we need to get through because a whole offensive is literally waiting on us. Well, not a whole offensive, that's a little bit much. We need to get through this roadblock because we're currently getting engaged. This isn't really so much a roadblock, just as like a fallen tree. So we need to get through this roadblock. Currently we're getting engaged, though it's very ineffective, so it's kind of like, But we need to get through. So you can do one of two things. One, you can do what Tetra said, or one of three things, excuse me. One, you can do what Tetra said, get out, provide security, and in the case, engage. Two, you can sit inside your vehicle, smoke a cigarette, have a hoot of your life, get out, stretch your legs. Three, you can decide YOLO swag and drive. Preferably, you do the first of two. But
Let's say you have a let's say there's an officer that's severely retarded, and orders your vehicle to go through. That's the scenario Ondio's pushing for here.
yeah, right now. So let's pull Captain America right now. So Captain America says, "Hey, there's a bush in front. Just a bush."
Actually, that'd be Encino, man.
No, not that, because these vehicles are ready to take an ambush. These are classified as MRAPs, minor ambush protection. These are ready to survive IEDs. But this vehicle's fucked. We live, the vehicle's fucked. So, road's really blocked now. We're stuck. Vehicle's food bar. Now what? Get out. Get out. Post security. Get 360 on the vehicle. Rear vehicle do the same. 50 cal gunner stays on the gun. What did I just say?
your mic is glitching out. I don't know what's going on with Discord, but everyone sounds like a goddamn robot. I can't hear shit.
Oh, do you have what do you have? The Astros or Afterglows that Casey has?
What?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Do we all need to take a second to reset our Discords, or?
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright, just fix my Discord. Alrighty, so you'd get out, you post security on the vehicle. The 50 cal gunners would stay on the guns unless the gun is inoperable. So visual, we'll just say that that gun that you're on is operable. So we post security. Now we can do one of two things, or one of three things. Now that our vehicles are fucked, one, we can post security. Two, we can try to clear the road with what we have. Probably won't work because you can't pull something that's equal weight or higher. Three is, well, yeah, four. Three is to destroy the vehicles. Let's destroy the downed vehicle. Pilot one vehicle, break contact. Break contact means to disengage entirely from the battle and retreat. Which is a key term, so if you want to write that down, go ahead. Again, break contact is to disengage from the enemy and pull back and retreat. So, the fourth thing that you can do is to push through. Destroy the downed vehicle and push around. Well, option 4 is out of the way because we can't. Even if we blow up the vehicle, we can't move. We can pull back, but yeah. So, what does say Captain America says, oh, well, we're going to keep on pushing anyway because I'm fucking stupid. So, we, instead, visual guide the vehicle, and start setting charges on the vehicle. Go back to you, set security on your vehicle. Boom. Wait till everyone's clear. Actually, we can get behind your vehicles right now. Everyone inside the vehicle should be fine, but us, people who got out of our vehicle, should get behind your vehicle. Assuming we have C4 or some kind of explosive, I don't know. We detonated. Wow, ain't that fucking...
Yo, that just scared me.
So, we'll say that the insurgent's still there, still destroyed. So now, that insurgent is still here. Now, we can either break contact or we can leave it or destroy it. So, from there, the situation becomes up to the squad leader. This right here is a squad leader test. This isn't meant for you guys. Now, how you guys deal with it strategically is up to question. The entire time, whenever something like this happens, whenever your vehicles get stopped, you're in a hostile environment. It should be 360 security on the vehicles. Not right. We're done, but I'm just saying. You should be 360 security on the vehicles whenever you're stopped. Whenever you're stopped, taking a piss break, reading the map, whatever. Get out, get 360 security. 50 cal gun always stays up and online, which means it's active. Someone's always on the gun. All right. When the vehicles are moving, doesn't really matter. So, that being said, does everyone understand?
Yep.
Okay.
What chapter are we on?
I'm about to start the breaching, and then I'm going to bound back and do more.
What are we... Wait, hold on. What are we on?
Stuff. Hold on. Oh, we're about to do the breaching one.
Room
I'm
clearing?
actually following the map now. Yeah, I'm actually following the map instead of the chapters. Sorry.
Okay.
So, Tetra is more experienced with it.
Where's the kill house?
Kill us, I'll take you all to it. So, we'll say that we were reinforced. Local unit has picked us up in Deuce and a Halves. We know who made the bomb site, or we know who made the bombs and knocked out our convoy. So. Oh, okay. Visual. And,
Okay.
we're moving over to this vehicle there. Yeah. Go around the fucking truck. Moronic buffoon. My character was just standing there running into the fucking grill of the truck. Alright, we'll pile in. Yep, I guess so. Let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going straight. You see those two flags are ahead of us? Go past them.
Alright.
And then take a left. Alright, let's deploy. Alright, so Tetra will be leading us here from Iraq, so you listen to him.
You see what we're dealing with here. Oh, nice.
There's more in the back, No one else goes through that door.
Alright.
You'll like what I did. No one goes through the door. Tony, go back. Only I'm going through.
Okay.
I'm running through the wrong damn door.
Stairs, okay. Just gonna kind of get an idea of what we're dealing with here. How long does this go for?
It's almost over. There's some back there. There's actually some more stuff back here, Tetra.
Okay, yeah, I know. I was just checking these doors.
Okay.
Okay, so those doors open?
No, but there's a little room right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
And if you come back this way,
There's...
That's GTA
right
logic, right? There's barriers blocking the view, but yet somehow there's a nice reflection of the outside.
Mm-hmm. So come right here.
Sense.
And then you go through here. Here. Come through here. Stay straight. Left. There you go.
Okay. Works for me.
We have to go all the way back through. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I got you.
Oh, we're getting ready to go, guys, so we're back up together.
Okay, so if everyone can go ahead and open up chapter 9 in the training manual, I will get you guys started on how that's working for us. This one is going to be, you're going to have to pay attention to the diagrams, because the diagrams is probably going to be the easiest thing to help you understand what's happening. So, and everybody needs to look at every single diagram, because the thing is unfortunately with room clearing, you may not always have the time to stack up in the order that your MOS asks for. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and open up the room.
I'm gonna stand back and watch y'all. Make
It's
sure
fine.
everything's in the right places.
It's fine. Okay, so obviously below are several diagrams to help you do this. So the room clear, depending on how many men you have, it looks like we've got 4 men right here. Okay, so we have 4. So
I'll take the fourth. I'll take the fourth.
well, no, we've got 4 right here. Me and you are the advisors. So every room breach depends on the door. Okay, and there's always a chance that you're not going to know what type of room it is. The most important thing to understand about room clearing and close quarters tactics is what's called the funnel of death. Okay, and what that is pretty much this right here. The door is the funnel of death. Okay, for the exact reason of it's very small. It's about 1 person wide, and if there's only one of them leading into a room, then that means that they only have to worry about you guys coming from one direction. All right, if there's not the opportunity to make another hole, then that can be a problem. So I'm gonna go through with you guys here. I'm gonna use this diagram on the outside just so everyone can see it. Okay, we're gonna pretend, if everyone will come over here and look at me and stop stacking up on the door, because I have not asked you to make any sort of stack. Okay, for all intensive purposes, everyone is looking at me, I hope. I'm gonna go ahead and change my uniform so you know what I look like. For all intensive purposes, this line that I'm standing on right here, this is an open doorway. Okay? This line right here, from this circle, or from this X to this X, is an open doorway, okay? This is a wall. 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 And this is a wall. Okay, guys, what is this right here? Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, so I've made you guys a nice little diagram of a room. These lines in the middle here, don't worry about them. So, let's say you're approaching from this side. Okay, it's a single building. Let's say this is a wall right here. This line right here I'm standing on is a wall. Everyone stacks up right here. One behind the other along the wall, okay? Okay, so everyone is stacked up on the wall. The first person, okay, is probably going to have either an AR or a shotgun. Just depends. Whoever's... Alright, everyone needs to look here real quick, okay? Everyone needs to look here. Quit stacking up, just look at me. Okay? First man, I'm going to go ahead and mirror you guys. First man, stacked up on the wall. If the door is open or the door is closed, he's aiming at it. Doesn't matter what is happening, he's aiming at the door. Second man is on the other guy's ass. Okay, he's got his hand on the shoulder, and he's pretty much going to be the one giving the command to go into the door. Third guy, you're just there. You are there to support. Fourth guy, you're pulling rear security. Okay, so let's say if this is a wall, you need to be facing that way. Third guy, you need to be facing forward. Okay, so Here's the order of things. Everyone can look at me now. Here's the order of things, okay? If the door is open or the door is closed, does not matter. The funnel of death is the most important thing that you need to worry about. You want to get through that as quickly as possible.
For intensive purposes, so I can help illustrate, my body is the hinges of the door.
Alright, that works. So the door is on this side, guys. The door is on this side. So that means this line behind Ondia is a wall. So funnel of death, most important part, okay? You go in, you stand right here. If there's 3 guys in 3 of the corners, you're dead. Plain and simple, you're dead. If you just go in and you stand there. Alright? If you get into a firefight right here, you're in trouble. Okay? So the first man, if the door is open, you can see in somewhat. Okay? If you need to peek the corner just a little bit, you can do that, but don't expose yourself so much. If you see a guy and he's not behind cover and he's got a weapon, you can shoot him before the breach happens. You can engage into the room before the breach happens. In fact, I recommend that. Okay? If you can pie the corner, okay? Everyone look here and I'll show you what pieing the corner is. Alright, Tony, let me take your spot real quick.
Use the grill of the truck right there.
Okay, alright, that works. Alright. Everyone look at me. Is everyone looking at me?
Yes.
Alright, I can't tell because you guys are in first person. You guys are just kind of looking off in different directions. I'd prefer if you guys were in first person right now. So that way I know. Okay, so let's say in between the hinge of this truck and this line right here is the door frame. Alright, I'm aiming at the door. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, while the stack is happening, or before, I'm going to go ahead and pie the corner and just kind of look around. Alright? I'm not going to go too far. I'm not going to expose myself. I'm just going to see enough to where I can kind of see inward to see what I'm going, see what's on the floor, see what's above me, and that's it, okay? If there's a guy in there and I can openly shoot him, he's dead. Okay? And that's all they're going to do. If you see somebody before you go in, kill him. Plain and simple. Now, alright, return to your spots. Ondia, complete the door hinge again.
I'm right here.
So, I'm on the wall. I'm going to pie the corner a little bit. I'm going to see somebody. Boom, they're dead. I'm going to go... Oh. I'm going to go back to where I was. In my position because the squad leader or whoever's behind me has not given me the order to go in yet.
The person is supposed to be behind you. It's not behind you.
Yeah. So, if the squad leader says, let's take this room, the first guy... I'm going to wait for everyone to get back here.
Let me go fetch him and see. Who's that?
Okay. Alright, now I don't want you guys stacked up right now. I want you guys in a school circle looking at the demonstration. That's why that happened. You guys need to be in a school circle away from the instructor, but where you can see.
He's coming around the corner right now.
Alright. Alright. So, while we're waiting, I guess, go ahead and take a look at all the diagrams. Each of the diagrams has a number on the person. That number indicates their position in the stack. Alright.
And whose mic is that?
I don't know. So, the first diagram works with a center door and a corner door. That's the only other types of doors you're going to have. A center door and a corner door. Because they can't be in between. It's either going to be a center door or it's going to be a corner door. Alright, plain and simple. So those diagrams cover what need to be done. So for a corner door, okay, you're going to want to look at the corner door for the diagram for the corner door. Okay, so that's the door. This is the door right here, okay, guys? Alright, so, is everyone back?
I'm not entirely sure. If not, I could take Jan's place.
What's visual? Anyways,
Not Jan's, visual.
looking at the corner door diagram, okay, where the first man, okay, if you're first man, now I'm not talking to anyone specifically, Tony, you're not always going to be first man, I'll tell you that right now. If it comes to it and you have to be in a position to where you have to just make a stack on the spot and get ready to breach, you may not be the first man, but you're going to want to know what the first man, the second man, the third man, the fourth man does. So, let's say any one of you could be first man. Casey, go ahead and step back so I don't smack you in the face, please. School circle. Alright, so, and I highly recommend to all of you that you use first person when room clearing, okay? For one reason or another, you're more maneuverable, you can go around corners, you can kind of flip-flop, it's very easy to turn, you are more maneuverable, it's just more maneuverable, okay? If you do it in third person, you're going to look like an idiot, your character's going to be like, oh, don't go that way, stupid character, because that's what happens, alright? So, first man, we're going to assume that the room is clear, okay? We can get to engaging enemies in the room after we've learned how to clear the room. First man. Squad leader has told me to go. Everybody in the squad has told me they are ready to go. I'm going to go in, okay? First thing that's going to happen, point my gun, and I'm going to immediately look to the farthest corner that's out of sight. Okay? So, this being the door, the farthest corner out of sight is this corner right here on the right. Okay, it's this corner right here. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to look all the way to the right. If there's a guy in there, okay, I engage him. If there's not a guy, I'm going to continue about halfway down the wall and then turn inward. Okay? Because if I'm turned inward, that means the right side is clear. Alright, now I am second man. First man's going in right now. Second man, he's going in, pointing his gun forward, and he's going halfway along the left wall. Because he needs to clear the left corner. Alright? Obviously, first and second man, if there is a contact in the middle of the room, they can fire on them, but they need to direct most of their attention to the guy in the left or the right corner. So, where does first man go? To the farthest corner, which would be the right, depending on the corner of the door. Second man goes where? Farthest to the left. Okay, I'm third man, okay? I'm third man. I'm going to go in. I'm going to aim down the middle. And I am going along the path of the first man, but I'm only going about a quarter of the way. But I'm aiming towards the middle. Because my job is to clear this wall up to this corner. Alright, now I'm fourth man. I'm the last man. I am last man security, okay? Once I know that the squad is moving, I'm going to back up, and then I will turn, gun forward, and I am the last person in the room. The room is 95% clear. I am going to come about a quarter of the way on the left wall, and I'm going to be clearing from this side of the wall up to this corner. So, in essence, a four-man team has covered 1, 2, 3 corners. They don't need to clear this corner because this is where the door is. Alright? So, what does the first man do? Farthest corner. What does the second man do? Alright, what does the third man do?
Look in the middle, look out to the right.
What does fourth man do?
Watch behind, go inside.
Alright, but he looks in the middle, but he goes to the left, like Jan said. Okay.
So what's that?
So.
Okay, so I also want to throw something in here. Tetra, can you come stand right here?
Yeah.
Because there's also a key point that Tetra had left out. There's a thing called point of least and most resistance. So, these sticky bombs here represent the door, as we've already established. So, where's the point of most resistance? Well, if I'm stacked up, I've already cleared where those blue barrels are right over there. There. That's point of least resistance. Also, point of least resistance is about right here coming down this wall. This back side of the right there. So, the point of most resistance is I can't see past this wall right here. So,